What is up, guys? My name is Ernie,
My name is Jalen.
and welcome back to the We
Do Not Care
podcast.
podcast.
Today, we're going to be talking about what we thought about the AFC and NFC Conference Championship games and what we think about the Super Bowl matchup. But we're going to start off with easily probably one of the most boring games of the playoffs, and
Definitely.
that's the Patriots and Broncos. So, if you want, take it away.
I mean, we knew it. We predicted this last time. Like, once we saw Bo Nix went out, we knew that was it. But could we have possibly predicted for it to be this bad? I don't think. They can give any
There's
excuse
no
they
way
want.
Yeah.
They can give excuses about the weather, yada yada yada. At the end of the day, the weather didn't get that bad until like 3 minutes left from the third quarter.
Third quarter.
This was atrocious. All the Patriots had to do was just not fuck up. Like, if your team can win with 10 points, that's yo, man. I really wish Allen would have won last week. Well, the week before. He definitely would have done a lot better than one touchdown, bro.
Jared stood.
I feel like they left that defense down, man. That defense was for the Broncos. Like, they were amazing. They were suffocating. Like, wow.
Yeah, my thing was, honestly, I think Sean Payton lost him the game. I think as a head coach, you obviously know what the weather is looking like.
Mm-hmm.
Like the potential weather. Like, there's no way if you're that good of a head coach, you don't look at the weather. So you knew that points are at a premium, especially in this type of environment. You know you're playing with the backup quarterback. I just don't understand how you don't take the field goal there in the second quarter with 4th and 1 at the 13-yard line. It's not like it was 4th and goal at the 1. You know what I mean? If that's the case, I understand, because it's an automatic 7 if you get it. But why are you going to go for it on the 13? That's going to give you not even 1st and goal, most likely. And you're with your backup quarterback. I just don't get that play call whatsoever. I feel like Sean Payton let his team down, knowing that, hey, it is going to be snowing most likely and points are at a premium. And you were stopping at that point. The Patriots had a total of 12 yards. So the defense was doing their job. Why would you give the opposing team any momentum? I just think Sean Payton let them down, honestly. But overall, obviously, Jared Stidham, that's probably got to be one of the worst backup quarterback plays, play in general, that I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, sometimes a backup QB, since there's barely any footage on him, they'll come in and, like, that first game, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, just because there's no footage on him and his tendencies. But no.
Yeah, his last throw being 2 years ago didn't give him any advantage whatsoever. I thought Sean Payton, I just thought Sean Payton would be better coaching wise and play calling wise in terms of getting Jared Stidham a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, you just take those 3 points, you put 2 scoring drives with the backup quarterback, you kind of get him in a flow. But to get stopped on 4th down in the red zone, obviously as a backup, you're kind of like, damn, did I mess this up already? Did I screw this game? You know, stuff like that. So personally, I just think it was just a Sean Payton failure, in my opinion.
But I think this comes down to, I think it's important to bring in new coaches. By new coaches, I mean people who are in college. You need to bring a new wave. A play caller who was innovative 10 years ago. Is he still innovative today? Maybe under a new coach with new ideas, they could have, squeezed the juice out of this quarterback and actually gotten those 3 touchdowns or whatever. Maybe he's done it all. He's shown all his tricks, all his cards to the other coaches at this point.
So here's my thing. I would agree with you if it was that Bo Nix was an excellent quarterback and he's the reason why they're winning. He was ranked, so he's tied for 14th in QBR,
Mm.
which isn't bad, but
It's just dead in the middle.
Yeah. So honestly, I don't think that his play calling was bad, considering like Bo hasn't been necessarily good. And although Bo did prove me wrong against the Bills and had the game of his life, I just personally don't think that Bo is like, he's not on Caleb's level. He's not on Drake May's level. I don't think he's in Jaden Daniels' level. We'll see what he looks like next year, coming off of the injuries and stuff. But I just personally think that Sean Payton wasn't doing a bad job at play calling. I just think in general, he just got way too confident. I think the reason why Vrabel is like you said in the last pod, hey, let them beat themselves. We're not going to make the mistakes.
Yeah.
And it's true. They just went ahead and made the Patriots beat themselves, and that decision alone, cost them overtime and cost them a chance to win.
Yeah, I mean, you even kept Diggs. I think it was like 17 yards. Like, your defense did such a great job. All you had to, do 2 touchdowns, bro. Not even a touchdown and 2 field goals. That's all you needed, and
yeah. And he would have had one already.
Because they couldn't move. They kept trying. The Patriots had 3-4 drives where they couldn't move.
Yeah.
But there's only so much the defense can do if your offense is also we can't move either.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even getting a first down. We're 3-0 as well. So
yeah, overall, just a very, I don't want to say disappointing game, but
yeah,
what a letdown compared to the next game that we're gonna talk about. Yeah, Rams Seahawks was generational type game. You can't ask for anything more in terms of a conference championship, division rivals, that they split in the regular season. It was just, it lived up to everything. And before you go, if you would have told me Sam Darnold outplayed Matthew Stafford before this game,
yeah,
I would have told you then, you know what, Matthew Stafford finally just had a dud game where he just threw 0 touchdowns and 2 picks. It was just a horrible night for Matthew Stafford. But Matthew Stafford went off, and Sam Darnold just outplayed him, in my opinion. Yeah. I just think it was just an all-time great game. I'm so happy for Sam, but overall, what are your thoughts on the game?
I mean, I think it came down to what we spoke about earlier. I think it was a YSN versus Puka match. The receiver play in this game, JSN. The receiver play in this game was just amazing. Even Adams and Cooper Kupp. Yep. It wasn't just that the quarterbacks did great. It's that the receivers were getting open and making hard catches. Man, honestly,
for
this
two
is my
teams
favorite.
that are known for their defense, for them to get shit on is crazy.
But that just goes to show how much they know each other.
Yep.
Man, this was my favorite game so far, and I think I see Seattle stomping the Patriots, honestly. At least 2 touchdown lead by the end of the game.
I personally think that this was the Super Bowl. I just don't see how Seattle and Patriots do a better job. I personally don't see it.
I agree. Looking at JSN, he's the closest thing to Antonio Brown that I've seen ever since Antonio Brown went a little crazy out there. I think he's the best receiver in the league right now, after what I saw. Honestly.
The thing is, he's so different than Puka that I can understand why people like Puka more. Because Puka's, I'm gonna go up and get it, but Jackson Smith-Njigba is just a route technician. he's finding ways to get open. He's making the job easy for Sam. Like, I don't think there could have been a better receiver for Sam in the NFL in terms of like, hey, he's an open receiver, I can throw it to him. Meanwhile, if it was Puka, I don't know how much confidence Sam Darnold has in himself to make those 50-50 throws and Puka to make those 50-50 catches. Meanwhile, Matthew has all the faith in the world in his arm and has all the faith in the world in Puka, and both of them are right. It was just in general an amazing game. I don't see the Super Bowl living up to it, but I don't want to say Seattle needs to be careful, but Seattle can't live on this high.
Correct. They can't just think, yo, the next team is easier, so we got it. Yep. No, they definitely need to tighten up and just let's take this seriously, and then we will be able to capitalize. Yeah, because the Patriots are taking the underdog mentality, even though they've been favored in every game so far besides the Super Bowl now. So now they can really like go deep into that underdog mentality of like, hey, nobody believes in us. Because the line opened up at 3.5, and then people bet it, and now it's at 4.5. So it seems like not only Vegas thinks that it's going to be Seattle winning, but also America in general. So I just hope Seattle doesn't get too big of an ego. You know, I'm glad that there's 2 weeks in between the games so they can get off that high and hopefully get, you know, their head right and realize, hey, this is an amazingly coached team in the Patriots. They're not going to beat themselves, so let's make sure that we don't beat ourselves. And as long as they can do that, this game shouldn't be close. Exactly. I just don't think they have the firepower, the Patriots, to keep up.
And Drake hasn't played great.
Yeah.
Like these playoffs, he's just been mediocre at best. The fumbles against the Texans, bad. The Chargers game wasn't great either. And then to start off this game, his first pass was almost picked by Hufanga. And he had less than 100 yards passing, I believe, or pretty close to it. And yeah, his running saved the day, but you're going to have to make throws. I mean, this is going to be a team...
Against Seattle's defense, you're not going to just get away with just running.
No, they're honestly... I know there's some Patriots fans that are probably like, yeah, their defense is so good that they let up 27 to the Rams. Yeah, but that's with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams and Matthew Stafford.
The MVP.
Yeah. Even if you want to say May is the MVP, fine. Diggs is not anywhere near the stratosphere as Puka or Devontae right now. Maybe at a time, sure. But I don't think it's close. The receiving core that the Rams have, and obviously the play caller. I know Josh McDaniels is great, but Sean McVay is a play caller. I just don't see the Patriots winning this one unless, like I said, Seattle just, hey, we did it. We beat the Rams. We're going to the Super Bowl, and it's the Patriots. This should be easy. Let's go. And obviously get mollywopped.
Yeah. It's not going to be easy because of the cornerbacks you have, Witherspoon and Woolen. Which, by the way, that Woolen...
They're dogs.
That unsportsmanlike conduct call, I was not happy with it at all. I just don't feel like that's something you call in the playoffs.
But that's the rule. I agree with you. I think it's a dog shit rule.
It's a dog shit rule.
I remember, you know, dude, being a fan of the Steelers, I know what Mean Joe Green would taunt the sideline. It's part of the game to me. But if you know those are the rules, why would you put your team in jeopardy? Whether you agree or not of the rule, it's completely irrelevant to you almost cost your team the game because you just got bombed on the next play. Like,
Yeah, literally the next play was a
bad.
touchdown to Puka. And it started to feel like momentum shifted once that happened.
Yeah.
And I generally felt like, hey, I don't know if we can stop Matthew. The next drive, they were able to, forfeit out at the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
But man, for a moment there, it looked like, yep, the Rams took it. They're just about to take it. Hopefully he learned from that and we don't have any mistakes like that happen in the Super Bowl or moving forward at all.
Exactly. No, I agree, but that's the type of thing that Vrabel is gonna be like, get in his head. Let him make a stupid mistake like that again in the Super Bowl and we'll make them pay for it. Not that the Rams didn't. The Rams definitely took advantage of the penalty, but Vrabel is gonna come in and try to expose that for sure. So once again, if Seattle needs to be careful because this is honestly their game to lose. That's the best way to put it.
Which is crazy to say. Sam Darnold is leading the team, is the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
If somebody would said that shit to you 3 years ago, that would have been like, what?
Yeah, okay. And he's young, man, 28. I mean, he's technically just getting into his prime. I'm super happy for him. I think this is gonna be a start of a very interesting conversation of why should you put your rookies to start playing in day one? Because you obviously see what happened with Baker. That was just Cleveland being Cleveland, but I'm just using him as an example. I think look at Bryce Young. He started in the beginning, got benched, and after he got benched, he was playing better after that moment. You obviously have Sam Darnold now. You had Mac Jones, who did great job in San Francisco. That you can say that at Shanahan, sure, no problem, but just in general, like, it goes to show how many wasted picks or wasted talent must have been in the NFL by quarterbacks or just players in general that just got drafted into the wrong franchise and organization.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even Jordan Love, he was there a whole year with Rodgers. And
Three.
Time flies.
Yeah, they pulled the same exact thing that they put Brett Favre and Rodgers in.
But look, he's doing good now. Lamar had to sit a year out with Flacco. Patrick, obviously, with Alex Smith. I think Josh went straight into it. Same thing with Burrow.
Could be wrong.
So some of them are good from the get-go, but you need to give them time. More times than not.
Yeah, of course, but look what happened with Burrow as soon as he got injured right away. I just think it's one of those things, and look how, I love Josh, but his first 2 years he was god awful.
Yeah, he was.
It just goes to show how much patience, franchise, ownership, coaches. That's why I think football is their greatest sport, because it really does take everybody to win a championship. I think it's the best sport for a reason, and it's because it counts. It takes all 53 players. It takes the kicker, it takes the punter, it takes the special teams players, it takes the coaching staff. I just think it's one of those things where everything has to go right, because this is just win or go home. And I think Seattle's done a great job this year, and the Patriots have done a great job this year. We'll see how it ends, but I hope that we get a good game in general.
I wouldn't say the Patriots have done a great job this year. They just had the best schedule you could possibly think of.
Yeah, but you know what? They dogpiled on teams that they needed to. I can't say that about a lot of teams. The teams that they were supposed to beat, they beat them by a lot. The Bills lost to the Falcons. The Bills lost to, I know, another shitty team. I don't remember who it was. But guess what? The Patriots didn't. And that's why they were the 2 seed. And that's why Buffalo had to go to Denver. If Buffalo took care of business, they could have been the 1 or the 2 seed. but they just couldn't. So I just give props to the Patriots for just, hey, we're not going to beat ourselves. We're going to take advantage of this easy schedule. And then in the playoffs, we're just going to get the job done. So I get what you're saying, easy schedule and all, but I just think that's just great coaching by Vrabel. It's his first year there. It's incredible what he's done.
Yeah, they've gotten the job done when it comes to what they needed to do. It's just at the same time, like having such an easy schedule, just.
But having such an easy schedule, but like we talked about, they don't have the weapons like the Rams. They don't have a Texans defense. They're middle of the pack. I'm pretty sure they're top 10 in offense and top 10 in defense, and that's probably because of like how easy the schedule was. So they might be 15-15. So they might just be like average in the NFL, but they get the job done. So honestly, props.
Hopefully this is not the start of another Patriots dynasty.
Fuck no.
Josh needs to get it the fuck together. Because it's not going to be Miami and it's not going to be the Jets.
Yeah, Josh needs to retake that division. I don't know if you saw, but it's breaking news today that they promoted the offensive coordinator as the head coach for the Bills. I just feel like, what a mistake. But we'll see.
Maybe he needs to ask for a trade. I don't know to where.
Hey,
Pittsburgh.
There's no way. Oh, I would love it, dude. I would love it. Love it. We'll give you Mason Rudolph. Let's go.
You should give him McCarthy.
Yeah,
McCarthy would be a great trade.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Man. I just think the Bills are. Yeah. It's one of those things where, funny enough, we were talking about franchises and you just brought up one of the two of the most not well-run organizations currently at the moment. The Bills, with what he said about Keon Coleman, and then Art Rooney, what he was talking about, and getting Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, McCarthy's not gonna raise the Steelers, into a better team that they are. They are focusing on, we have the right guys to win. You don't. Even if Rodgers stays, that's not gonna be good enough.
And he asked for Rodgers too. Like, that's the other part. He just asked for Rodgers to come back, which is, I think, just such a massive mistake.
It didn't work in Green Bay. What makes you think it's gonna work now when this guy's 43? He's about to be 43 next year?
Yeah.
Dude.
No, it's over. I mean,
come on, like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's unfortunately Pittsburgh is in a tough spot, but I mean, I hope Buffalo can get it together. At the end of the day, as much as like I know a lot of people don't like the Chiefs right now, I'm interested to see how Mahomes comes back from the ACL tear. Is he going to become more of a pocket passer? Is he going to... Are the Chiefs going to invest in offensive line or receivers? It's stuff like that where it's just... Andy Reid is not getting younger too. Going to be very interesting to see what the Chiefs are like next year. Honestly, as much as like this year was a good year, I am so interested to see what happens next year, considering there's a lot of teams that have a lot of cap room, and it feels like the NFL is moving. You have Jacksonville that looks like they've arrived with that new head coach. You have the Broncos, who might be legit. Bo Nix. I think they're one Bo Nix away from going to the Super Bowl. I think they're going to feel that way going into next year. Let's see, man. I think it's going to be super interesting. Let's see if the 49ers can finally stay healthy.
Oh, McCaffrey is once out.
Oh, he does?
McCaffrey stated it. He wants out. So.
Oh, GG.
Yeah, I don't see that team. Because that was their offense. Not that Purdy is bad. I actually have been very impressed with Purdy. But also, the receiver.
Ricky Pearsall
Jennings.
or Brandon Ayuk?
No, Jennings.
He won out too?
He wants out to it apparently.
Oh no, then GG.
So that offense is imploding. The defense, you know.
And then they're obviously in the toughest division in football currently.
Not just currently, honestly. Like I was speaking to you the other day, like in the past, since like 2012, half the teams in the NFC to go are from that division. It's been the Niners, Seattle, or the Rams going almost half the time. So it has been the toughest division since like 2012, to be honest.
Yeah. No, it's a really tough division. Yeah, the 49ers, I don't know what they're going to do if all those people are requesting trades. I'm pretty sure maybe they just want a new contract. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, in terms of this game coming up in the Super Bowl, I'm excited for it, I guess. But I feel like it's going to be another boring game. I think both of them are going to play not to lose. I don't see it living up to Rams Seattle, but should be a good game.
Yeah, I don't see it living up to that, but I do expect for Seattle to just stomp them, honestly.
I think 31-17.
Yeah. I'm thinking more 28-14. So it's around the same round.
Yeah, I mean same shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, like you don't have a Stafford back there with Puka and Devontae. Like I just don't. They're dealing with Diggs and Bude. You know, they got this.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any comments and if you think that we're completely wrong about this and you guys think that the Patriots are going to enter a new dynasty, remember, we do not care. Leave your comments down below and likes, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.
Later.
Peace.